Our culture spins a narrative that romantic love starts with a strong physical attraction or lust. But the process of falling in love is usually more complicated and involves a negotiation of many factors, including physical appearance, intelligence, similarity, and resources. Some people experience an instant sexual attraction, while others feel a strong emotional bond that gradually develops into romantic attraction.
Hello, good day, ma'am. My name is Jamaica Ivanis Asibuche. I am one of your students from AB English 1A. And today, I will be presenting my report about the chemistry of lust, love, and attachment. So, we people have our different kinds of reasons to become in love or turned on to someone. And sometimes we are confused with what really those feelings we have are. So, there are physiological and psychological aspects in being turned on, being in love and attached to other person. The chemistry of lust, love, and attachment lies in our brains, which is the human's most important sex organ. Okay, so the human's most important sex organ is the brain. The unexplained mechanism responsible for sexual attraction lies in the brain and not in the genital areas. Okay, so here we will be discussing the three stages of love: the lust, the attraction, and the attachment. So the lust is the phase which is driven by the sex hormones, testosterone and estrogen in both men and women. So in lust, estrogen and testosterone are the two basic types of hormones present equally in men and women's body that excite the feeling of lust within the brain. So, in lust, we are intensely sexually attracted to another person. Testosterone and estrogen are supercharged and we're ready to get it on. So, in lust, we are being able to feel the excitement of our physical body within the other person. So, next is attraction. Attraction is the phase when a person actually starts to feel the love. So, this phase is said to be one of the beautiful moments of life. So, this is the amazing time when you are truly love-struck and can think of the else. Scientists think that the three main neurotransmitters are involved in this stage: the adrenaline, the dopamine, and the serotonin. Okay, so you'll know if you arrive in this phase when you feel like your world has been transformed by another person and they have taken on a new level of importance in your life. All you want to do is to spend time with them. Attraction is defined by changing levels of the neurotransmitters, the dopamine, the serotonin, and the adrenaline. So, adrenaline energizes you and can suppress your appetite and need for sleep. Increased dopamine leads to goal-directed behavior, and depleted serotonin is associated with obsessive thinking. Okay, so next is attachment. Attachment is a bond helping the couple to take their relationships to advanced levels. So attachment, meaning it instigates the feeling of bearing children and falling in love with them wholeheartedly, meaning you are willing to marry that person because you are comfortable with that person. Okay, so scientists think there might be two hormones involved in this feeling of attachment: the oxytocin and the vasopressin. So, in attachment, this is the phase of commitment and growth. You know you're here when the tidal wave of emotion has come and limit feels more normal again and somehow better. The stability and emotional trust you have created make you feel safer to face life challenges. Vasopressin, a hormone associated with monogamy, and oxytocin, the cuddle hormone associated with mating and mother and infant bonding, are in high gear. So being in this stage doesn't mean sex and excitement is over. but you'll have to be more intentional in maintaining desire and intimacy. So now, how can we find out if what kind of feeling do we have towards other person? So here are the signs of their classification. So in last, you feel intensely driving to tear the other person's clothes off, and you desire sexual gratification from this person. So you are sexually attracted to that person, and you always wanted to be in touch with that person physically. Okay, so in attraction, you can think straight because you're fixated on your partner. So your focus is basically on your partner or to that person. So you want to be close to your partner all the time. You want that person always be near you. Okay, so your friends are asking where you've been and you're not sleeping well. Maybe because you are always thinking of that person because you are in love. Okay, so you're rarely hungry. Most or some people say that in just a glimpse of that person's face, if you're in love with that person, you're no longer hungry but you feel full. And then you get butterflies in your stomach when you're near your partner. Okay, so you feel the kilig during that time. Okay, next is attachment. So in attachment, you feel a sense of calm and contentment because you are already contented with that person and you have your trust with that person already. Okay, so next is you hold your partner in mind but not all the time. You're focused on developing and growing with your partner, meaning you are matured enough to think of your future with that person. Okay, so you easily make eye contact with them because you are not feeling awkward anymore. You're able to openly express your needs and anxieties because if you are comfortable with that person, you will think that that person is not just your partner, your friend, but also your comforter and during your needs. And if you have anxieties and depression, he or she or that person is your healing process or your medicine. Okay, so thank you. That would be all for my discussion, and I hope you have learned from my discussion about this topic, the chemistry of love, lust, and attachment. Thank you. God bless.